Hello, how are you today? My name is Michael and I am a direct response copywriter. I've been doing it for 21 years now, and here's what I do. I help B2B and D2C or direct to customer agencies, number one, promote their brand. How do I do that? I help them to rank higher with Google, to drive more organic traffic to their website, to convert more leads, and last but not least, to increase their revenue. Now today I'm going to do a video about one of the keys of copywriting. There are three main pillars or keys to copywriting. You don't need a bachelor's degree. You don't need a master's. You can actually learn this on your own. There are plenty of good people on the internet like Neil Patel, Brian Dean, Brian Clark of Copy Blogger, Copy Hackers, HubSpot, Salesforce. The list goes on and on and on. So the first pillar of anything is having a plan, especially copywriting. There's an old proverb that says, "He who fails to plan plans to fail." So planning is important. Think of it like this. The phone or the computer that you're using right now, before it became a product for use, it was an idea or a thought in the inventor or founder's mind. He or she thought about it, talked about it, and then wrote out a plan on how to produce it. And of course, they had to test the market before they launched it. Copywriting is the same way. It's not copy, R-I-G-H-T. It's the copy, W-R-I-T-I-N-G. And it deals with persuasive psychology, getting people to do those clicks and answer in agencies, CTAs, or call to actions. Now that involves having a buyer's persona and being very specific about who your target audience is. Did you know, according to the Content Marketing Institute, only 41% of companies already doing content marketing have a documented strategy? I'll repeat that. Only 41% of companies already doing content marketing have a documented strategy. What does that mean? It means that they did not just plan, they wrote it down and made a swipe file or a PDF and or videos with that. You have to document things in order to go back to that as a reference. For an example, when you go for a job interview, there is a strategy that all interviewers use. It's called STAR. S is for specific or situation. T is for the task that the candidate does. A is the action that they take to get it done. And R is for the results. In business, they also use SWOT, SWOT. Strength, weaknesses. O is for opportunities. T is for threats. They write all that down in order to analyze the best way to attack the problem. Copywriting does the same thing. You have to have a documented strategy, a base, a foundation, just like a building, so it will stand strong and produce the proper results as you address your client's pain points. Now you have to remember, about 60% of companies currently doing content marketing have no documented strategy. So they need way more than words. And I just emphasize the importance of that. It's not just words on paper. It is a plan. It is a strategy. For example, I've been in the martial arts over 30 years. I study Choi Li Foot, Southern Chinese boxing, Muay Thai, Salat, combat jiu-jitsu, and Western/Filipino boxing. There are videos on how to do this. There are magazines with information on how to do certain things. It's documented. Why? So if I or any other martial artist, he or she can go back to those references, look at them, read them, recap on a foundation or an advancement in their training. It's a science. Copywriting is a science. It's a discipline. And you have to use a discipline to get the proper results. You have to understand marketing and the strategy behind the content and how to execute creating that content at a high level. All of that is strategy. You've heard of great conquerors like Genghis Khan, who at the age of 8 defended his village with a plan. He was an expert martial artist against grown men. He actually killed all of them, but he had a plan in his mind. He studied manuscripts from his teachers. It was documented in order for him to execute at the proper time and defend his village. Genghis Khan, at the age of 8, had to have a plan, strategy. All 500 companies should have a documented strategy. So it's important to do. That's the main key of copywriting, the art of persuasion. Stay tuned for video number 2, which deals with traffic to your website. Bye-bye.